Hi, sir. Hi.
Hi, good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
You're most
The-
welcome.
it's been a long while since we are meeting.
Yes, quite
Do
a
you
long
remember
time.
me?
I
Is quite
remember a few bits. I remember a few bits. I don't remember the entire session. I think it's been quite
fine.
a long time since we
Yes.
met.
Yes.
Right.
I'm Mahalakshmi from Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore.
I know, I know. I remember that part. I don't
Um,
remember the entire conversation that we've had.
Conversation. Fine.
Uh,
Fine.
it's okay. I mean, I remember you. That's important.
That is
Right?
important. Yes.
Yes, yes. So, how have you been all these days?
Yes, I have been doing great. And how is your health? And I saw in one video you said that you are not feeling well. Are you all
Yes,
right now?
yes, yes. I'm completely fine right now. Thank you so much for showing me concern. That means a lot. How have you been? How's everything at your end?
Yes, my part is everything is okay, nothing to complain.
Fantastic. That's amazing. Are you ready for the weekend?
Yes, weekend.
Hmm?
Yes, I have to pee.
Ready?
I don't know whether my elder one is having school or not for
Ah,
tomorrow, so we'll plan accordingly.
okay. All right. Generally, how do you spend your weekends, ma'am?
It depends. It depends, and if he has school on Saturdays, we don't go anywhere on Sunday or Saturday, or else when we have 2 days as a package, we usually plan for Sunday to go somewhere, and we have outside food Sunday night or Saturday night.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Very nice.
Any
So,
one meal should be from outside.
yeah. I think nowadays that's become a trend, no? Earlier it wasn't like that.
Yes,
People used to go out once in a month or something like that.
yes,
Nowadays, it's become a every weekend kind of a thing. No,
yes,
it's the same over here also.
yes.
So
See, we housewives, we need some relaxation from our kitchen. So
yes,
we never ask them to go and buy for all the time.
ah,
We need rest for at least one time for
true,
one meal.
true, true, true. That's absolutely right. I totally agree with you on that. Okay, fantastic. So ready for today's session,
Yes,
ma'am? Okay,
yes. I'm ready.
fantastic. What do you have in mind? Do you have anything in mind you want to practice? You want to
Yes,
discuss?
I just want to do discourse markers. I we know you know that we know some discourse markers, but when it comes to speaking, I'm not using that in my speech, and this I'm going to use for my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, all right. So what exactly do you want to practice? I mean, if you could.
Like moreover, however, nevertheless, in spite of, despite everything in my conversation, I want to use them in my conversation.
Okay. All right. So what we can do, the best way that we can do this is we can do speech practice.
Mm,
In the speech, I want you. So what you can do, Mahalakshmi, you can just write few words.
mm,
If you have a book and a paper handy, you can write it right now, or you can just write it on a notepad if you're using a
okay.
laptop.
Uh,
Just write the words which you want to use,
mm,
which you want to practice. Write them down right now
yes, yes,
and
yes.
tell. So the words are furthermore, moreover, however, and in spite of.
Yes.
Okay.
However, and
So
in spite of.
So I want you to keep the notepad open where you can see it, where it's visible
Yes.
for you. Okay.
Mm.
And now I want you to speak on the topic of weddings.
Wedding.
Weddings. Indian weddings. Okay.
Okay.
So the Indian weddings are very different to
Mm.
what it is in the Western world. Right?
Mm.
In the
Yes.
Western world it's just a 1 day wedding.
Mm.
It's a wedding day, the families come, they get married and that's it. In India, it starts from maybe a month before in some cases.
Mm.
Right? There's a lot of shopping, preparation,
Mm.
and then there are so many rituals. So I want you to share your idea or your view about weddings. Do you think it's necessary for us to do these rituals? Do you think it's necessary for us to invite so many people? Or can it be done in a more intimate manner? Do you
Mm.
think intimate weddings has have become the necessity of the current
Mm.
generation? So share with me.
Intimate means what's
Intimate is where you have a very like you just invite few like during the COVID
mm.
period,
Okay.
it was everyone was forced to have
What
intimacy.
is the spelling of that word? INTIMATE.
INTIMATE.
Okay.
Intimate.
Intimate. Okay. Okay.
Intimate
Intimate.
weddings. So where you just invite just few people, like five people from this family, five people from this family,
Mm.
and that's it. It's a very small ritual. It's a very as I mentioned, intimate ceremony.
Mm.
It's not you cannot have mehendi, you cannot have sangeet and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Mm.
You book a date, You either get married in court or you just book a hall where very few people are invited, and that's it, right? A lot of celebrities are doing it nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want you to share your view with me about Indian weddings. What is your view? Is it necessary for us to do all these rituals, or can we just bring it down to one day weddings, cut down the cost, maybe use the money for some other useful things? Huh? And
Okay.
when you are doing this, I want you to use the words which you have written.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Are you asking my view or
Yes,
general thing? Are you asking
your view,
my view?
your view about weddings in general.
Okay. I prefer to use the traditional one. I don't go for one day wedding because there must be something inside behind every rituals. It's a one time process in our life. So why don't we spend 3 days for that ritual so that it would stay with us for lifelong? We could recognize, we could remember all our happy moments for our whole life. So I would go for the usual traditional weddings. I don't prefer intimate wedding. Furthermore, it gives us the pleasure to meet everyone, to stay with everyone at least for 3 days. In this fast world, we don't find to talk to our extended families, even with our extended families. But when it comes to wedding, somehow we make some arrangements. We prioritize that wedding with rest of our work.
Hmm.
So moreover, it is a chance for us to meet everyone. So, in spite of our daily chores, our hectic schedule, we prefer to attend our wedding when it comes to Indian traditional wedding. So, I would love to go with our traditional wedding.
Okay. All right. Very nice. You use two words, furthermore and moreover,
Okay.
right? However, and in spite of are still remaining.
In
We will
spite
use.
of our hectic schedule, I told.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, sorry. My bad. My mistake. Right. However was something. I think, however, also did you
Yes.
use? No, however, you did not use.
No, I
Furthermore,
didn't.
moreover, and in spite of you
Yes.
used.
In
Okay.
spite of.
Good. So, see what is happening, Lakshmi. Now the words are right in front of you, so you know that you have to use it.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. This is what you need to do every time that you're speaking.
That was
This is what you need to do every time you have a conversation. Okay.
okay.
You have to prepare yourself that I need to use these, not
Mm,
just these words,
mm,
but there might be some other vocabulary words also. There could be
okay.
some idioms also.
Mm,
But what you need to do is you need to keep reminding yourself when you're speaking that I need to use these
yes.
words.
When I do like that, end up in conversation by saying nothing.
I mean, like, how can you not say nothing? I mean, can you
See,
explain it?
when I concentrate on using that particular word, see, in spite of, I am curious to use that in spite of in my conversation.
Hmm.
My full concentration is on that word particularly. I'm not able to answer any other question, or I'm not able to concentrate on my conversation.
Hmm.
I tend to use this word alone in my conversation, so my full focus is on this particular phrase. So
Okay.
how can I overcome that?
So what you need to do is see you have to have focus on the word.
Ah.
Okay. But what you need to do is you need to create a situation where you use that word.
Mm,
So, for example, if you have to use the word in spite of,
okay.
okay, and I'm asking you when is your birthday,
Mm.
you have to use in spite of in your answer. How will you use it?
When is your birthday?
Huh. The question is when is your birthday, and you have to use in spite of in your answer.
Okay. Mm. My birthday is on September 20. In spite of my husband's hectic schedule, he always presents me a nice gift.
Very good. So, what you have done is you have not just answered the question, you have given some added information where
Yes.
you have used this. That is what you have to do when you are speaking.
Fine.
So, if I'm asking you about weddings, you don't necessarily have to stick to that particular topic. Okay, in spite of, I have to use over here.
Mm.
You can just create a situation where you are using it,
Yes.
like you
Fine.
did right now. When is your birthday? The answer should be my birthday is on 20th September.
Yes.
But because I told you in spite of, what you did is you added. My husband gives me gifts on
Yes.
this birthday.
Mm.
That is how you use it. It's as simple as that.
Mm.
Create a
Okay.
situation where you can use that word.
Mm.
So you will not have to stress about it
Okay.
that much. Okay. And when you start doing it on a regular basis,
Mm.
whenever there is a situation like that which arises, you will automatically use it. Your brain will automatically give you
Okay.
that word.
The same thing applies for vocabulary as well. I
Yes.
come across so many vocabularies, but when someone is asking what have you learned from this passage from this book, I actually blink for some time. I don't remember any words.
Okay. When
So do I
you
need to the same procedure for that words as well? But it seems to be very unpractical. Will it be easy to me
okay, so it's not
or
unpractical, it's impractical.
in impractical is
Huh, it's not unpractical, right?
uh,
So in your general life, it is impractical. It will not be
okay,
possible. In the sessions, it is possible.
okay.
That is why you have to practice it only in the sessions. When you do it in or sessions or when you're practicing by yourself. When
Mm,
you do it on a regular basis, then it starts becoming a your brain gets used to that pattern of speaking.
okay.
So your brain will keep telling you vocabulary, vocabulary. So whenever there is a situation, the
Mm.
brain will automatically tell you you need to use a vocabulary word here. So there is one learner of mine who uses only idioms in his entire session.
Oh,
He will speak only idioms.
okay.
What he has done is he has made a pattern that whenever he speaks, he will not use normal words. He will use idioms,
Oh,
right? So you have to do that. You have to reach a stage where your brain will tell you that you have to use this vocabulary. But
mm,
in the initial stage, you have to push yourself.
okay.
It will not come naturally to you initially,
Mm,
right?
okay.
So you mentioned passage. See, when you're doing passage reading and then you have to say what you understood from the passage,
Mm,
then it's a different task. That's a different task.
mm,
When you're speaking on your own, that's a different scenario.
mm. No, I don't want to speak that passage, but I want to use the particular words from that passage, some important keywords.
Huh. But my question is that are you answering questions which are related to the passage, or you just want to read the passage and then use it in your day-to-day communication? Is
Yes,
that
I just want to read some passage and I want to use that particular word
huh,
for my conversation.
correct? So then you can do this activity which I told you.
Mm,
You can take down the words
okay.
from the passage that okay these are the words and I need to use these words,
Mm,
and then whenever you're speaking you need to do this activity which I did right now with you.
okay.
Maybe you can write the words in front of you and keep it in front of you. Whenever you're having the situation that conversation, create a situation where you have to use that words.
Mm,
Do it for some time.
mm,
Do it for 3 4 days, 5 days. Once that word gets registered in your mind, see once it becomes a habit of you. I'll give you a very small example. Okay, so
mm,
there are some people who use like as a filler.
okay.
They use like. So today was a great day. Like I went outside. Like I sat in my car. Like why they use that? Because they have developed that pattern.
Mm,
So the brain automatically keeps giving that like as a filler. So when you keep practicing furthermore moreover, however, in spite of, when you
mm,
keep practicing that, your brain will automatically tell you you have to use furthermore in this situation.
mm,
It will come naturally to you.
okay.
Now, right now, what we are doing is we are using other words.
Mm,
After that, what happened? So
mm,
additionally, this happened, and then that happened. So the brain is not used to that. When
mm,
you practice it forcibly for 4 5 6 7 days, 8 days, whatever, depending on
mm,
your everyone has different
mm,
capabilities. The brain will reach a stage where it will automatically give you the word furthermore when you are
mm,
speaking related to that context. It will automatically tell you, Mahalakshmi, you have to use moreover. You have to use
mm,
however. You have to use in spite of in this situation. But for that, you need to develop that habit.
mm, okay.
For that, you have to push yourself.
Mm,
Huh? So
yes.
initially, it is forced. Once it becomes a habit, it comes naturally.
Okay.
Hmm? So whether it's vocabulary, whether it's idiom, whether it's modal verbs, could have, would have,
Mm,
you have to push yourself.
mm, okay.
Then it will come naturally to you. So
Okay.
whenever you're coming for the session, do this as a homework.
Mm,
Say I have to use these moreover furthermore
furthermore.
whatever. Plus I will use some good vocabularies. Write it, keep it in front of you. You can use it right from the start.
Mm,
As soon as we start the session, hi. Mahalakshmi, how are you? I had a great day today. I went outside with my family, right?
Mm.
And in spite of me having a busy schedule, in spite of my son having a school, I'm
Mm.
taking the session. So you can
Mm.
start it right from the beginning of the session,
Okay, fine. We'll do it.
but you need to push yourself. Okay. So today
Yes.
we will keep these things in mind. Furthermore,
Mm.
moreover, however, in spite of for the remainder of the session. Okay. What I want you to do now is I want you to tell me what are your plans for tomorrow. Suppose your son has a holiday.
Mm.
How would you like to spend your weekend? What would you like to do
Okay.
this weekend, which is coming tomorrow and day after?
Okay. Mm. I had already planned for my dishes. I had already planned what I'm going to cook for tomorrow.
Okay.
Moreover, when the leave is confirmed, when she has holiday, I would cook her favorite snack along with that.
Okay.
Furthermore, I have a plan to ask her favorite food, favorite snack. Uh, uh, However, sometimes she says some unhealthy snack to prepare.
Okay.
In spite of its in spite of doing unhealthy snack, I will ask her. I will pacify her that shall I do this healthy snack for you instead of doing that unhealthy food.
Okay. So do is not the word. Should I prepare?
Should I prepare?
Huh?
Okay.
Do will be incorrect in this situation. Okay. So
Okay.
instead of doing this dish, instead of
Instead of
preparing this dish,
preparing this.
I
Okay.
ask her, can I prepare this instead of that? Okay. But good, I think you used all the words. Furthermore, moreover,
Yes.
however, in spite of
Yes.
all were
But
used, right?
now it seems very easy for me.
Right.
It came to me like just like piece of cake.
Fantastic piece of cake. Fantastic. It's an idiom.
Yes.
Piece of cake, right? So you need
Yes.
to keep pushing yourself, right? So
Sometimes I feel lethargic and sullen.
good, very nice. These are good vocabulary words which you are using.
Yes.
Fantastic. So this is the manner I want you to practice in,
Okay.
Mahalakshmi. Okay, I'm glad that I've made it easy for you. So you can
Okay.
give me some brownie points for that.
Which one?
Yeah. You,
Brownie.
you can give me some brownie points for that. I said brownie points are additional points.
Additional points.
Like say
Fine.
for example, in school when you used to give exam, we used to get 1 mark additional mark for handwriting, good
Yes.
handwriting.
For presentation.
So those
Yes.
are called brownie points.
Brownie points. Mm.
Additional points than what generally you get. So as you mentioned, it's become easy for me now. I am using
Yes.
it very easily. So you can give me the brownie points
Yes.
for making it easy for you.
Fine,
I'm
fine.
just joking. I'm just kidding.
When we did our first conversation, I used one word, right? Did you remember that word? Serendipity. And you appreciated me for
Yes,
that word.
yes,
And
yes.
I got so many comments for that word, and you have used nice word during that
Fantastic,
conversation.
fantastic, fantastic. So you need
So
to push
because
yourself.
of that word, I still remember. Because of that appreciation, I still remember that word.
Very good, very nice. So you should use it also. You should
Yes,
use it, and not just that word. You should use more words.
more words.
I'm sorry. What you can do, Mahalakshmi, every day when you wake up, take 2 or 3 words.
Mm,
And like say today, it was furthermore, moreover, however, and in spite of.
mm,
So in today's day, entire day, you have to keep using this word
okay.
whenever you get the chance.
Mm,
Maybe in general conversation when you're speaking with your daughter, even
mm,
after the session, you
mm,
can just use it. Next day when you wake up, take 3 more words,
mm.
different words, and
Okay.
say I'm going to use these words in the entire session today.
Okay. Then
In the
I'll
entire day.
forget the first three words. How
You will
can I
not.
remember all the six words?
No, you will not. You will not.
Okay.
It has to be. That's what I'm telling you. It has to be a process.
Uh,
Okay. So you do this for the first 2 days. You use today. You use furthermore. Next day you use 3 more words. Serendipity. Do you remember till now or not?
yes, yes, of course. I
When
was
did
searching the synonym for serendipity so that I can use here.
we took the session when long time back?
Yes.
But you still remember the word. Why you remember it?
I got appreciation for
You
that
got
word.
appreciation. So when you
Yes.
use the word throughout the day, there will be an instant which will stick in your mind.
Uh,
When you use it, in the entire day you are using it, there will be a particular situation or there will be a particular instance where you have not used the words, then obviously you will forget it.
Yes.
But you have to keep on using it. Well, furthermore, moreover, you use today. But suppose
Ah.
in the next 3 days
Yes.
there is a situation where you have to use furthermore. So you will not say no today. I pick these three words. I'm not going to use furthermore.
Mm.
You have to keep on using. You have to keep on adding.
Adding. Okay.
You have to keep on using the words whenever it's necessary. The 3 days
Mm.
for the day that you have to use compulsory, but you have to use the previous words also whenever the situation is there.
Mm.
Right?
Okay.
That is how you will improve.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm glad that you found it easy right now. Practice in the same manner, Mahalakshmi, and I'm sure you will start learning good vocabulary and you will start adapting, incorporating it in your session, in your
Okay.
speech. Yeah.
Could you give me some strategies to learn something? Because see, we all know how to learn how to speak English by writing, reading, listening, and all. So give me some unique strategies so that it will integrate. It will actually fascinate me to learn further.
Hmm. So what you can do is, I'm sorry. This is for people who like to watch a lot of television or who like to watch TV. What you can do is, you need to switch on any content which you like. Okay,
Mm,
it could be a web series, it could be a TV serial. It should not be in English. Okay,
mm,
whatever language, Hindi, Malayalam, Telugu, whatever you want. Right? Listen to a dialogue and then you translate that dialogue in English by yourself. When I
By
say
seeing their gesture.
no, no, not by gesture, by listening to them. It could be a Tamil dialogue. Suppose the hero is saying a dialogue in Tamil. It's a dialogue.
Mm,
Okay. So suppose the dialogue is that I will meet you tomorrow at 7 o'clock at the park.
mm,
This is the dialogue. Okay.
okay.
It's in Tamil. What you need to do is you need to translate it in English. When I say translate, it
Okay.
doesn't have to be a literal translation. You have to translate the meaning of what the person is saying.
Nice.
Okay. Don't do the literal word by word translation.
Mm,
You do that. Okay. And then what you do is you switch on the subtitles.
okay.
And then read the subtitles. Whatever subtitles you read are, I mean, on OTT platforms, whatever subtitles are there, they
Mm,
are translated in the best possible
okay.
manner. That is
Okay.
the best translation that you can ever get. When you see the translation, you can add something to what you had said,
Fine.
right? So first you translate in your own words, then you listen, watch or read the actual translation, and then you say, okay, this is much better. I can add
Mm,
this word to my sentence.
fine.
Okay, so you can do this as a fun activity.
Mm,
So that the hero has said that I will meet you at 7 o'clock in the park. Right now, this can be said in many different ways.
mm-hmm.
Right,
Yes.
that is something which you need to add.
Mm,
The most simplest way is I will meet you at 7 o'clock in the park.
okay.
Okay, I'll see you at 7 o'clock at the park.
Mm,
Right. It could be, I mean, so many
yes.
different ways. Right. So
Mm.
what you do is
In
you learn
spite of
to
my
do.
heavy schedule, I'll meet you at the 7 o'clock. Yes. In
Yes,
spite of my daily shows, I'll meet you.
at 7 o'clock
Yes.
at the park. So many different ways. I can meet you at the garden instead of park.
Mm,
Right?
yes.
I will meet you at 1700 hours or whatever.
Yes.
So all these things you can incorporate,
Mm,
and it becomes a fun task.
mm.
Right? So when you do it, you will start learning more new things, more new sentences, new vocabulary. That is another way of practicing.
Okay, it's a nice technique and it's a unique technique. I
Yes.
haven't heard of this before.
And it will
Thank you
be
so
fun
much.
also, because you're watching something
Yes.
that you like, right? And but you cannot do cheating, huh? If you cannot
Yes.
think
Yes.
of something, you should not immediately switch on the subtitles. You
Yes.
should try your best to do it
Mm,
first. If you are not able to get it, then you can switch on and listen.
yes. Could you give me, rather than watching or hearing something, could you give me some suggestions regarding book or newspaper? How can I improve further by using books
Uh,
or newspaper?
so books and newspapers, I mean, there is no special technique. You just have to read it.
Okay.
You just have to read, and then whatever you are reading from it, you read. You need to read it loudly.
Mm,
That's one suggestion I can give you. Don't read it in your mind. Read it loudly, and
mm,
this reading will subconsciously your brain will work, and you will get
mm.
some information from it.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is no. When it comes to books, there's not
Uh,
much. you can do with books. You just have to read them. That's it. That's important. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
Mahalakshmi, it was very nice interacting with you after a very long time. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
weekend. I will see you in the
I would
next.
like to know feedback. Know about my feedback.
Feedback was great. I mean, you spoke well, right? I've already given you this feedback. You spoke well.
Okay.
Yeah, you spoke well. You
Thank
used
you.
the words well. There is no grammatical mistakes, anything. You just need to add to what you're speaking.
Yes.
Like you
Yes.
did today, keep on adding. So
Mm.
tomorrow you pick up three more words along with furthermore and moreover,
Moreover. Mm.
however, in spite
So
of.
will it not be odd when I keep on using all these discourse markers when it comes to when I do conversation?
No, in the session it will not.
No, to
Yes.
my to when I do some conversation with
Hmm?
other people, can I use this often, or will it be okay to use normal English
Yes,
without
it's
using it?
see these words are generally are used in formal English.
Ah,
Furthermore, however, they are used in
okay,
formal English. So if you're having a formal conversation, it will not be.
okay,
And even in casual conversations also, if you do it, it's your way of speaking,
fine.
right? So as long as you're not making some mistakes, as long as you're not overdoing it, I don't think it'll be an issue.
Okay.
But in,
Sometimes I think that what if someone thinks about my English when I keep on using this discourse marker in my speech?
see if
So
you
by
think,
thinking that is
yeah, tell me.
yes, by thinking that I sometimes not using I don't use so many, even I know some idioms, I'm not using that in my conversation. I have stopped using those idioms.
No, you need to use it. At least in the session, you have to use it.